Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Donna. Today's video is a review into the Makeup Revolution Little Mermaid collection. So if you want to see swatches, review, and a tutorial into this eye look, then keep on watching. All my socials and everything I'm wearing on my face is listed down below in the description, as it always is for every video. And here we go. We're gonna dive into this, and I can't wait to kind of just dive into this. Guys, I am the biggest Little Mermaid fan you will ever meet in your entire life. I'm gonna show you a photo I literally have in this office right now from my trip to Disney World in like 1989. This photo is literally on that desk, and it's always with me wherever I go. This is me. And this is me meeting Ariel. This is me. I don't know what year this was, 1990. And I literally, when I had that picture done, I thought like I was literally in a picture with her, and I love it. And I was like obsessed with Little Mermaid. I still have a comforter from like 1990 downstairs in my closet. Anyhow, what I have today to review for you all, I have the makeup palette here, which has the face palette and the eyeshadows on this side. I also have the highlighter, which is right in here. And I also have the lip gloss going on right here. This is a new collection from them, although they've been doing the Disney Princess thing for a little bit. But once I saw this, and this was one of the newer ones, I had to just jump right on it, and I wanted to get it and review it for you guys. I've never used Revolution makeup before. We do carry it now in Canada in some stores, but not like newer stuff. It's just like their standard line, and anything new collections take a long time to come here, especially because of COVID and everything. So that's understandable. So we're going to transition right now to me of like half an hour ago when I'm wearing just a full face, and I'm going to test through all these products to see kind of how they wear, and that's where you're also going to find the swatches. All right, everybody, so I have my foundation on, and I did my brows, have some eye primer, and I put a little bit of bronzer, and I am ready to dive into this guy right here. So I'm going to go into one of these shades here. I think I am going to, I love this pink. I think I'm gonna do this one called Rule the Wave. Like I said before, I've never used Makeup Revolution makeup before, so I'm curious. I mean, there's no mirror in here, so that's like a thing. Ooh, it's got some shimmer. Okay, all right. It'll just be that kind of day. Okay, this is like a pure on highlighter. I need to go into, so I'm gonna go into this top one right here. This is Part of Your World, which is one of the best songs, my favorite. And I'm like swirling it around, but I don't see too much. And these are clean brushes, but yeah, because that one is just pure highlighter, what I put on top. Okay, okay. There is quite a bit of kickback right here, if you can see, all over. Not the biggest thing in the world. It could just be this palette, but like I said, never used Makeup Revolution. This part's just so glowy. I'm gonna go into the bottom one here, make a splash, and just kind of deepen it out a little bit. Okay, that's better. It's gonna be a little uneven because this one is so glowy. It's like pure highlighter on me. Oopsie. That's okay, live and learn. I literally have nowhere to go today. Well, I do, but I'll have to wear a mask, so it doesn't matter. All right, I do want to go into a little bit into this shade here, this bronzer shade called Under the Sea. I can see that it's shimmery, so I can already imagine what this is gonna do, but I wanna know what this palette does, right? So let's just try really lightly going here. Okay, it's got some nice pink. I already had bronzer down, so it's adding a little bit of deepness. Am I seeing a lot of shimmer? Not too much. It's got some, but it's a little bit different than the Physicians Formula one that has the shimmer, so that's okay. That's a bit more subdued. Okay, it's all right. Why is my hair crazy? So we have the face side of the palette done. Now I'm gonna go into the highlighter here. I can't get over how darling these are. It's just so pretty. Little highlighting brush here. Not that this side needs any highlight, but you know, let's do whatever we're gonna do. Okay. Whoa, quite a bit came off. Let's see what's going on with that. Yeah, she's adding. She's a glowy. That's nice. That's subtle. I don't feel like it's adding any texture. Let me just look at it a little bit more up close. Yeah, I really like that. That was subtle. It's a very nice kind of soft pink. Almost gives off what that Hourglass, that Ghost Ambient palette that I use. I use the one on the right there as just like a highlight, and that's kind of what this is doing, which is really nice. And it's so soft. Wow. Nice. Okay, so far I'm really liking what's going on. And for the prices of these items, really good. And just because I need to put something on my lips, we're gonna go with the lip gloss right here. And we have just a typical kind of applicator here. Oh yeah. Smells like vanilla icing. Yeah, that's really nice. The camera's kind of picking it up what it looks like in my mirror, but in real life, it's a lot more iridescent. And here we go. We're gonna go into eyes for our last kind of dive into this collection. But I tell you, they nailed it with the names here, like Flounder, Scuttle, Seaweed, Ariel, and they actually match the color it should. Like Flounder is the yellow and Ariel is this purple, like her shells. Oh my gosh, it's the name of her sisters. Adela, Aquata, Alana, Atina. Oh my. Okay. Somebody at Makeup Revolution was a fan. They were a fan. I am going to go in. I'm going to go into Scuttle. I'm just putting that all over my lid, all over the crease. It's a very light color. Now I'm going into the shade Ariel, that light purple. I think I want to keep it kind of really purpley and pink today. Yeah, the mattes are very light. I mean, that has only the one shade, and I've been going at this shade for quite a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm going to go into Ursula at the bottom there, that really deep purple. I'd be curious what a deeper pigmented kind of color is going to do. Okay, that's got more of a payoff than that light purple. That I'm going right in the crease. And I have a lot of lid, like because my eyebrow is quite higher. But then I don't want it to look too crazy and too all over. But the color is laying down really nicely. The first shade was just a little bit light, like I had to go in about 4 times per eye. This shade is behaving a lot more nicely, and it's not patchy though. None of them have been patchy. There's a bit of kickback in the pan though, I will say. Doesn't particularly bother me. It's just a thing. I don't know. People always kind of mention it. So I'm mentioning it. Okay, so we have a little bit of the purple down, a little bit deeper in the corner. And that's like one of the deepest shades in here. So if I want to go more deep, I have to get out of the blending and kind of just pat it down. I'm going to go into the Alana shade here. It's this purple one. And I'm going to put that on my middle lid here. Well, the middle part of my lid, I guess. That's how we explain that. That's a cute shimmer. Oh, I have something similar to this. Oh, what palette is it from? Oh, I can't think of it right now. If I can think of it by the time I edit this, I'll put a picture of it. Okay, that's really pretty. That's pretty so far. I'm gonna go in with my Sigma medium sweeper brush. I'm gonna go back into that Ursula. I just wanna deepen out the outer corners here. Like just that little bit, you know what I mean? Just to give it some dimension now. See what I mean? Just to do a little bit like that, just so it really looks like there's a shadow at the end there. Now I'm gonna take a really small shadow brush here. I'm gonna go into Dingle Hopper. Very cute. I'm gonna put that on the inner lid here. Oh wow, it picked up a lot. It didn't really pick up a lot on my finger when I swatched it, but that picked up a lot with my brush, which is nice. And it's got a bit of blue in it, which is also kind of nice. I'm gonna blend this as much as I can with that middle lid color. But I'm gonna go over the middle lid color because I want to make sure that is prominent. I didn't realize this white here, this Dingle Hopper shade, was gonna be so pigmented. I just wanted a slight bit of shimmer. I'm just taking a close-up look at my eyes. I always look to see, does the eyeshadow give any extra texture to my eyes? Sometimes it creases and all that kind of stuff. And no, it's I have a lot of folds, as you can see, going on with my skin here. But it's obviously it's not creasing. It wouldn't do it this fast, but it's not accentuating any texture on my eyelid. As you can see, it's very smooth. Again, I do have eye primer on, but sometimes that doesn't even matter. Just gonna put a little bit under my eyes as well. Just going in with that Ariel shade, the light purple, just underneath a little bit. Then I'm gonna go into Ursula, the dark one, right out in the outer, like, I don't know, a centimeter's worth, just so there's a little something right there. I always overdo it in this corner and I bring it too far in, but if you can restrain yourself and just keep it like a centimeter, sometimes that's all you kind of need, and it really helps your wing look as well. Going into that Alana shade here, just kind of recreating what I did on top. I love doing that. Okay, so there we go. That is the eye look as of right now. I'm just gonna do some liner and my mascara off camera, and I'll be back in a second. All right, everyone, so I'm back. I finished up with the eyes. I just put some liner and mascara, but I also did put this Urban Decay liner pencil on the lower lash just to kind of add to the purple. You know, I really do love the look. It was totally different than what I was going for. I was hoping to kind of go into some of the greens, but I thought, you know what, let's just keep it to something I kind of know how to do. And I do really like the final look. In terms of the palette and how to use these shadows, I don't want to say chalky, but I kind of am getting that. However, they performed very well. They're pigmented enough. I mean, it's not like crazy like other brands. And it's hard. I can't even explain what other brand kind of has this kind of formula. But I'm happy with it. I mean, I don't think you can see anything that's really chalky about it. Like I said, it's not adding texture to my eyes, which is something, you know, you gotta watch out for that. The highlighter was really beautiful. The face palette, just watch it. Some of those blushes have shimmer in them. So, you know, you're gonna have the rosiest cheek ever and like the shimmeriest cheek ever. Those products, even now, just feeling my face right here, it's so soft. It's like baby soft. They're not exaggerating any texture. The bronzer in this face palette was really nice. Some of these shadows, I swatched them on my arm really fast just to see like what I wanted to do. Some didn't kind of come off really well because I haven't done the swatches that you've seen in the beginning of this video yet. So I'm sure I'll make a comment on some of them and you know how they're performing. But the ones that I did use on the eye, they worked really well. And I just love the look. I think it's just so beautiful. And I mean, I love Little Mermaid so much. So this is such a cute collection. And I'm keeping all these boxes. Like I'm putting everything back in the boxes because I'm like that. So that was my review try on swatches of the Makeup Revolution Little Mermaid collection that just came out. They have other ones of the other Disney princesses. I might check out the Belle one because I do like Belle too. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. And it really helps with the video, as well as liking the video and subscribing. YouTube should be recommending to you some other videos of mine that you may enjoy. I have other unboxings, makeup tutorials, reviews. I buy a ton of makeup. I have makeup collection videos. I'm sure you're just gonna find something you're gonna love to watch. Hope you and your families are doing well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.